Hello and welcome back to Jikoronpa. We ended off the last episode right before heading into the first free time event, so that's where we're going to go to now. Lovely. Yeah, the one thing I wanted to say before we went into this episode fully is that, um, in the last episode, Colette told us a scary story, and during that I was like, I recognize the voice. I recognize the voice. Where is that voice from? I am very certain that Colette's voice actress is the same as the voice actress for Alora Elenius from Danganronpa Antebellum Lockdown. I think that's where I recognize it from. And that's all I want to say. Welcome to your first free time event. Well, not even event, just free time. This is where you can hang out with the other characters. If you'd like to explore, you can visit any room in the mansion with a map after choosing the hangout option. You can simply click on the map icon in the bottom right corner, which will give you a list of rooms. You can click the room you want to go to and you'll head there. Certain characters will be available to interact in rooms they might like. However, some characters will not or cannot spend time with you depending on the point of the story. For example, you can't currently interact with Daisuke due to his current condition. If you'd like to spend time with a character, press on their icon when it shows up. Selecting yes will start the event with them. Now, for a unique part of these events, you can alter how they end. Sometimes, Hikari will have to make a choice that affects how the events go forward. One choice allows for 5 events total, while others allow for only 3 in total. However, you can learn different information about the character in question dependent on the choice. If you'd like to completely avoid these choices and get the 5 events version of the FTEs without any trouble, you can deselect the diversion routes option in the options menu. To fully reset free time events in case you may want to undo a route, you may reset them from the options menu as well. It carries in a dialogue before each choice may hint slightly to which choice will allow for the full free time events, so be on the lookout for that. Despite all of that, you may skip free time altogether if you wish to. Simply choose the option to rest to do so. Have fun and get to know these characters before tragedy may strike them. If you'd like to review this information, check the transcript with the T key. Well, obviously, we're gonna hang out with the others. I'm not just gonna rest. I'm not just gonna sleep all day, every day, till murder happens. I actually want to get emotionally attached to these characters and cry when they eventually die. Where do you want to go? I'm just gonna choose a random room and see what happens. I'll go to the living room. Oh, okay, I see. So I can just go whenever. Let's find Marwin then. No thanks, Kazuyuki. Kitchen? That's Iki. Well, no. Not bedroom. Technology room? Asuka. Is Asuka not also in the living room? Am I crazy? Oh no, people are just switching all over the place. This is Mauen, I think. Yeah, do you want to hang out with Mauen? Yes. I want to hang out with Mauen now, and I want to hang out with Fuyuka next if there's going to be another free time. That's what I decided to do. Wait, what? Why the hell do you want to hang out? Mauen spends some time questioning my motives for wanting to hang out. I don't think because I'm desperate for people to like me could really sound like a good reason. Oh, that's actually how she really feels, so. Oh, that's how I feel. Oh, I'm depressed, I see. Oh, huh. I think Mauen and I have gotten a little closer today. What do you want, shortcake? Nothing in particular. I just need friends. That's a shitty reason to come up to me. Damn it! I'm not here to be making friends, dumbass. Where? In a death game at a random mansion with a killer robot. I don't think any of us are here for anything. Shut up! You know what I meant. I. Again, I'm really sorry. Bye, I'll see you later. Wait, why the hell do you look so sad? You didn't actually want to get to know me, did you? Huh? I actually did. I like getting to understand the people around me, I guess. But really, if you don't want to hang around, if you don't want me to hang around you, So you don't need me to do something for you? Write you something? Give you advice? Defend you from bullies or whatever? No, no. Why would I need any of that? However, if Yuka goes crazy again, I'll be sure to let you know, just in case. Because the only reason people talk to me are to get something from me or to criticize me for being vulgar and rude. I mean, I obviously am kind of rude, but I don't see why calling me out on that shit is fucking productive at all. Well, you don't have to worry. If I ask anything of anybody, there's a 90% chance I'll feel guilty immediately after. Then I'm guess I'm up for talking or whatever. Just don't be a lame ass and ask me for my favorite color animal shortcake. Favorite dessert? Didn't I fucking say? Sorry. I mean, you do seem a bit fond of giving people food-based nicknames, so I thought of that. Well, don't assume I'm a fucking glutton or something. Damn it! I wasn't. I mean, why do you have that kind of habit? I haven't had a friendly nickname before, so it might be something I'm experienced with, but still. Hell if I know. Okay, well, I do know, but it's a lame story. I doubt you want to fucking hear that bullshit. Then I'll guess I'll be lame. The hell? Why would someone genuinely want to be lame? It it was more of a way that I wanted to listen. Oh, well, crap. Fucking say so instead of subjecting yourself to self-inflicted insults, dumbass. Noted. Anyways, I would normally avoid mentioning my passing ballet to anybody, but that ginger asshole kind of fucked up that plan at the beginning. Who was it? Toshi. I remember someone. Oh, right, because Toshi is a historian. Oh, was it? Oh no, it was the journalist Seinosuke. Yeah, I was just trying to remember the introduction of what happened, but yeah, Seinosuke kind of outed her. Well, outed might be a strong word, but her mother was a ballerina, I think. Ginger. Oh, you're talking about Seinosuke, right? Yep. Since you already know about how I was a ballerina, I'm already past the point of being judged for a lame ass hobby like that. Huh? Why would it be lame? From what I've heard, it takes a lot of consistent practice and being in tune with your body. If I was a ballerina, I'd probably be kicked out of the group the first lesson. Bullshit. I'd rather be kicked out than be the star of the group. Back to the nickname thing. My ballet group and I were close at some point. I don't know how it started, but eventually we gave each other food-based nicknames. Oh, I see. You were probably so used to calling them by those kind of nicknames that you carried the habit ever since. This might be a very stupid reason by me, but I know that a lot of ballerinas are like probably malnourished because they have to keep their like physique very thin and poised and elegant, unlike me. So maybe this is a very stupid reason. But what if they were craving for food so much that they nickname each other food-based nicknames? That'd be a very silly reason, but that's the first thing my brain came to. What was your nickname among the group? Um, let's see, what was her nickname? If she was the star of the group, uh, she has blonde hair, so maybe lemon. I thought it's starfruit, but I don't know if it's starfruit is a thing nor if it's actually a fruit. Gee. Huh? I didn't hear that first part. Okay. I I still didn't hear it. Sorry, my ears must not be working to. Damn it! It's a dumbass nickname. It makes me cringe thinking about how I let myself be called that. Is it bad that I'm imagining and listening you excitedly being called Cupcake? It sounds pretty adorable, especially with how tough you must have common sense. And then Hikari proceeded to get punched in the face. Yes, it is bad. I'm tough, damn it. I'm not an adorable cupcake, and if you ever fucking doubt that, I swear to God. Okay. No thinking about you as a cupcake. Got it. Damn it. Now you got me hungry. I'd give anything to taste Lime's chocolate cupcakes again. Lime? The hell? How'd you know about Lime? Wait, are you a fucking stalker like that other bastard? I swear to God, how many creepy ass people are? Wait a second. Wait a second. You mentioned somebody named Lime. You, you said you wanted to have a chocolate cupcake made by them. Dumbass. Huh? Did you say something? Gosh, I said you're a dumbass, not me. I'm not a dumbass. I totally fucking realized what I said. Well, once again, I have to say, look, just ignore the crap I said. I don't need to remember this bullshit. Are you okay, Melvin? What do you mean by that? I'm fine. Damn it. Stop fucking interrogating me. I'm not gonna murder a bastard or a bitch, so don't treat me like I'm a suspect. I didn't even mention a Shut up! Before long, Melvin ran away, obviously bothered by something. Who's this Lime she mentioned? It must be somebody who was in her ballet group, right? The nickname thing she told me about would definitely fit with Lime. I'll ask her next time. If she doesn't yell at me even more, that is. Soon, I headed back to my room. Well, I enjoyed that conversation. After passing the time, I thought about what to do next. Okay, so now it's not going to be another free time, okay? Let's see. I enjoyed that free time. I got exactly what I wanted. I wanted to see more of Maoin's, like, soft, passing exterior, which I enjoyed. And I also enjoyed cursing every, like, 5 seconds while talking to her. Okay. Honestly, I don't even think Maoin is that rude. I just think she's vulgar. And that comes off as being rude because she shouts a lot. When she gets flustered, she shouts a lot. And when she also is that vulgar, and when she gets flustered, it just comes off as rude. Even though, from what I've seen, she's not that rude. Like when Chiyuki and Hikari left the ballroom in a panic last episode, she was one of the two people who left to try and comfort them by telling us scary stories. Like, I don't even think I think she's one of the better people here, for being completely honest. But maybe I'm just biased. Most people are still probably feeling iffy from what happened earlier. Haha. Nice being a traitor. Is it really possible? This morning, he did say that he knew how dangerous breaking the rules was going to be. But how would he have known? And if he knew, why did he? Is it possible he wanted to be injured like that? I can't think too much about this. I'll start feeling worse off myself. I think I might check up on him again. Tsubaki has the right to know about the argument earlier too, if they weren't told about it already. Deciding to head off to the infirmary, I exited my room. I hope we get to see Tsubaki again. I feel like we haven't seen much of her in this chapter. And also her voice is literally my voice. She's the character I've designated as you have my voice, so it's easy to voice her lines, so I wouldn't mind it. After a few minutes of walking, I ended up at the entrance of the infirmary. However, I already heard voices coming from there. Since Tsubaki is supposed to be guarding him, well, she can guard him with other people there. She's allowed to have a conversation. That noise effect scared me so much. It's not even funny how I almost yelped. I peeked into the infirmary, and honestly, Hikari, if you're not getting caught from that loud squeak from the door, I don't think you're ever gonna be caught. Yeah.
They really think this bastard right here is a traitor? Dumbasses.
Agreed. Well, no, I'm standing by Fuyuka. You're the dumbass, Tsubaki.
Not everyone. I believe Hikari and Chiyuki are not convinced of any possible deceit from him, alongside one or two others. For myself,
Yes, Mayume?
I do not have a positive opinion of him. But would it truly be right to say he is responsible for our detrimental situation without hearing from him?
You hate him, huh? Surprised you would admit something like that. How do you know he's not awake? Aren't you afraid of being repetitively insulted for 10 hours straight?
If I am right about how he would react, he would be much more vocal at this very moment if he were awake.
Good point. He doesn't strike me as the silent type. Still, I really doubt he's more than a dumbass who wanted a quicker way out of here than some bullshit friendship meetings.
I sighed. It'd probably be better to check on him directly rather than listening more, wouldn't it? I entered the room. You got us, Hikari. Do not blunder. Do not blunder.
Hey!
Hey, you two.
Shorty.
If it isn't the local flower girl, you need anything, or are you worried about this dumbass here?
Daisaku.
Oh, the ladder. How's Daisuke doing? I tried to check with him this morning, but he refused to say much at all.
It's like this.
If I interpreted the mumbles, vague wording, and insults correctly, he expected that the punishments he had talked about weren't going to be all that nice. Of course, this place wouldn't be nice, you know? We were kidnapped and forced into a bullshit system, you know?
To be honest.
If I'm being honest, though, this situation isn't all that bad, at least to me. You guys are feeling lucky from my point of view. Or fucking lucky from my point of view. Lucky? How could we be lucky?
As a thief.
Take a guess. I'm a thief, and a lot of them don't steal for no reason. Ah, I see. Your circumstances outside must not have been pleasant then.
Got it?
Bullseye.
I apologize.
I must apologize for being so selfish, Tsubaki. I did not realize your prior circumstances were so tragic.
This is dumb.
Selfish? Where the fuck did you get that from? You had no way of knowing. Don't apologize for something if you had no way of knowing it. Only a dumbass would call you selfish for that.
Got it?
And besides, I was in a shitty situation, but I doubt that really erases any fear or anxiety from the rest of you, does it?
I suppose.
I suppose you are correct.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I am. You two aren't selfish, at least not yet from what I've seen of you. Selfish would be continuing to make jokes or assumptions at my expense, you know? And you're not like that.
Don't be a pushover.
If you accidentally make an assumption, apologize and move on. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Isn't my style.
Living on regrets and wasting your life on things you could never change isn't my style. It wastes too much time. Like, I remember when I was a kid and scared local pigeons off every day by accident. I felt bad at the time, but they are now my mortal enemy. I steal the lives of pigeons.
To be honest.
Irritation, noisy, and stealing my food when I have the chance. I despise those little fuckers. Most of the time, I don't feel bad for scaring them off now. They fucking deserve it.
Oh my!
Oh my! You do look quite ferocious. Mayhaps your title of a thief is correct. But I shall be sure to remedy that. I will redeem your heart, Tsubaki.
Beautiful maiden!
Perhaps you may assist as well, Hikari. The gentle blossom that is your soul is quite evident to me.
Oh!
I don't know what you mean, but sure. Maybe? Good luck with that. Call me when you become a real fantasy princess and start talking to birds. Even better, use your magical gift of friendship to fix everything from the get-go.
Oh my!
Oh my, you must be mistaken. I am a knight and a heroine, but not a princess. But
A glorious night!
as a glorious night, I shall find a way to redeem you one day. Good luck with that. After we spoke a bit more, I decided to take my leave. Before I got back to my room, I went to get some food, but as soon as I entered the kitchen, all I could make out was a cacophony of chaos. Hey, that's not right either. Make it blacker.
Shut up already!
Yeah, shut up. I know food isn't supposed to be this charred, you fucking asshole. Or is it supposed to be this black? I can't tell. Burn it until it turns into ashes. You know it's ripe when that happens.
Bullshit.
Gosh, shut up. I know you're trying to trick me.
If that's alright.
May I ask, what's happening here?
It's you!
It's me! Oh, Cherry Blossom, there you are. You should see how amazing of a chef Asuka is. They're almost a magician when it comes to turning your typical fruit into charcoal.
Damn it!
Damn it! Keep your mouth closed! Ikari, does it look bad? You'll probably be more honest than this son of a bitch. I turned my attention to what was on the pan Asuka was holding. It was dark, to say the least. I couldn't distinguish what it was originally. It, does look a little teensy weensy little bit too black.
I don't think.
Is there any reason Sasuke is helping you cook? Asuka here was trying to make dinner for himself. I noticed the smoke from the living room and came to investigate. Honestly, I think I'm doing them a favor, Sunflower.
What the fuck?
What? It wasn't that atrocious, asshole.
I want to help.
Well, maybe I can help. I could be a neutral party. I'm not too experienced with cooking, but I know a bit.
Oh, really?
You don't know, Petals? I was called the greatest chef in the world back at home. I'm appalled you think my skills are less than yours.
Huh?
You are? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Kidding. God, I am really easily manipulated and gullible. Damn.
I'm pissed off.
Your eardrums will burst if you listen to him any longer. Take my word for it. But anyways, yeah, you can help. I want to make something basic anyway. This asshole said he was going to help me, but all I did was make some food not even mice would nibble on.
Ah,
And before this bastard makes me want to rip my ears off, we better get started. Any suggestions? Oh,
How
how about something like a salad? Or curry? Maybe a sandwich if neither of those work. I'd like a curry. Yes! Curry sounds fine. Don't know if the other two things would be all that filling for dinner. Yeah, I was actually going to make a curry right after this episode ended, so I like this idea. Give me ideas, Asuka.
in my opinion.
I mean, they'd be much more filling than a few pieces of charcoal, that's for sure.
Shut up already!
Would you quit it? That fucking joke is getting old. And at least be more creative if we're starting shit only a bored as hell toddler would find funny.
Better pay attention.
You know, people like you and Mowen give off an aggressive energy every second. It's fun to poke and prod a little, though, especially for those who give off more bark than bite. It's to break the tension and ease up the person a little. That's how I see it.
Damn it!
God damn it. Am I really that aggressive? Yeah, you kind of are. Like I said when Mount earlier on after we did our free time event, it's definitely the vulgar language and the shouting that makes you seem aggressive, but I don't think you're a bad person necessarily.
In my opinion.
I mean, I haven't known you for long, so I can't say for certain. But in my experience, aggression can only get you so far. Let me give an example. In my first few articles, I rarely took initiative and blamed my circumstances for my failures constantly. Most of my pictures came out blurry. Most interviews were filled with inaccuracies. Stuff like that.
I'm the perfect target.
Those who I wrote articles on took advantage of my poor, naive mind. It's hilarious.
What the fuck?
Hilarious? How the fuck is that hilarious? Taking advantage of the weak isn't the fucking joking matter.
I see.
I agree. You were starting your career, and they purposely made it harder. If I was in your shoes, I might have given up on something like journalism years ago.
Oh, really?
I mean, you two haven't experienced something like that, haven't you? Or were our lily pad and cherry blossom here always this perfect as kids? Well, I guess I was pretty dumb as a kid. I can think of a few instances where that is shit I take back. Dumb mistakes as a kid? Well, that's just me now.
It's like this.
See? As kids, we're always pretty dumb. And besides, I hadn't seen the worst of the worst at that point. At least inaccurate information, more often than not, doesn't directly risk your head getting chopped off the next day by somebody holding a grudge.
Jeez.
Oh gosh. Is journalism really that brutal? I would imagine.
Pretty fun!
Oh, it's not brutal at all. It's the funnest thing in the whole wide world.
Be careful.
It's a long and gory story, so I'm pretty sure you two wouldn't want to hear all the juicy details. But journalism is a blast, even with all of the risks, like decapitation.
Dunno.
Well, I don't really understand any of shitty reasoning on why your life being online is so fun, but you do you, I guess, as long as you don't drag others into that shit. Only if they want to be dragged in. But hey, like I was saying about all of this, aggression isn't really a good strategy for daily life. Especially with a family like yours. You might want to be careful.
It's like this.
Influential families usually get covered if involved in controversy, more often than not. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if your disappearance is the start of another family controversy or something.
Be honest.
Shit. I forgot how freaky you are in remembering articles like that. Shouldn't be much of a fucking surprise that you heard of them, for a freak like you.
Aw, how sweet.
Freaky? A freak? Thank you. What compliments.
Let's do this.
Anyways, we should get started on cooking, shouldn't we? It's been an exhausting day, so I'd rather eat something sooner than later.
I'm so generous.
What are we mating for then? Did I say matient? Then we're gonna move on. Let us commence another marvelous session of making charcoal. We started cooking. In between Sanosuke's teasing, Asuka's complaints, and my nervousness while getting in between them, it took some time for us to finish that curry. But after some time, we miraculously finished enough curry for us, along with some extra. And in the end...
Hey, it's not terrible. The fuck?
Did you expect it to be an edible?
Ah, the wonderful taste of edible food.
Oh, it does taste good.
Love that.
You two better not be fucking lying about this, goddammit.
I think you did well, Asuka. Especially for your first time making something like this.
Teasing aside, you did well. Good job.
Right, thanks.
Soon enough, we finished eating our bowls of curry.
I think.
What will we do with the leftovers? We might have enough to give to one more person if we want.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll handle it. Don't worry.
Heh.
Oh, what are you planning? Can I join you? If you need to poison somebody without anybody suspecting you, I'm your man.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Nothing like that, bastard. I'm not that fucking twisted.
Oh, really?
Are you sure?
Dumbass.
I'm sure, asshole. Don't try to pull any of your mind game crap on me.
Asuka!
Asuka, how about I help you carry the leftovers to wherever you want them? It's, a bit hot still, so I can make sure we're extra careful and don't spill anything. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Aww.
I don't get to join the fun, terrible excuses club.
Damn it!
No.
Heh.
Oh, you do have a terrible excuses club? Wait, no, that's not what it...
Let's do this.
Let's go! Asuka and I headed out of the kitchen, sprinting off, and hoping Sanosuke wouldn't follow us. Unfortunately, however, sprinted with a hot curry in our hands just caused it to fall over the floor.
Be honest.
You think we lost him? Well, considering we only moved like 10 meters, I'm sure he'll never find us.
Um,
I mean, I'm not totally sure, but I didn't see him follow us.
Whatever.
That's good. At the very least, I know for sure he would tease the crap out of me if he found out what I was going to do. You know, this is just a random thing I wanted to say, but Asuka gives me Survivor vibes, and I don't know why. I was thinking about that during that entire interaction with with how we were the carry, which was nice. I feel like Asuka is gonna make it to the end, and if I know there's 5 chapters, so assuming chapter 5 is like just a normal, like end chapter for Danganronpa, and we have four murders and one double. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 deaths, 14 people. So we're gonna have 5 survivors. That's my guess, and I feel like Asuka's gonna be one of them. I could see Mountain as well, but considering Seinosuke compared Asuka and Mountain together just now as like the two aggressive people, I don't know if the creator would want similar-ish personalities to both make it to the end. So I don't know. Uh, it's maybe I'm gonna take back what I said. I feel like Mountain could also be a survivor. I feel like if either Mountain or Asuka were to give into their aggressiveness, I see Asuka being more likely to kill someone in the spur of the moment rather than Mountain. But that's just my guess. But I think one of Asuka or Mountain is going to survive anyway. If one dies, I'm pretty confident the other will survive. And like I said, I feel like Fuka and Daisuke are going to be deaths this chapter. Maybe Chiyuki. I don't think both people on the title card are going to be the ones dead. If I had to guess right now, I would guess Fuka would be the victim. Or maybe Daisuke would be the victim. Or maybe Daisuke is making it to the end. Who knows? Asuka, Asuka headed to a specific door. The door had Toshi's sign near it.
Well,
He hasn't come out of here since the mission, I think. Or sometime after it, after Fuyuka excused everyone. I don't know if he's sleeping, or if he wants to be left alone, but I at least want him to eat something.
jeez.
Oh, poor Toshi. He did seem shaken up by the argument while it was happening. It shook me up, too.
I don't want to be like this.
Yeah, and I fucking made it worse. My yelling for sure didn't help crap. But I couldn't stand there and do nothing while fake pieces of crap like Kazuyuki and Fuyuka shit on somebody they knew for a day.
Daisaku.
So you don't think Daisuke's a traitor?
You're so fake.
I don't know what I think, but to me, he's a lot more trustworthy than some shitty people who pull out vague threats if somebody doesn't listen to them. Okay, all jokes aside, I agree with Asuku so bad here. If I was in this situation, I would not trust Fuyuka or Kazuyuki at all. I feel like they've been so off this whole time. Asuka, you're rising up in my rankings, I'm going to be so honest. Keep this up. You're getting there. They might prove me wrong, but you won't believe how many fake people I've seen in the past year alone.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Asuka.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be. You're actually one of the most obvious here.
I see.
Really? I don't know if I consider that a good thing. Trust me, it is. You're not the type to pull out a knife on me or make some bullshit rumors that nearly get me suspended, are you?
Huh?
What?
Whatever.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I hear a backstory. I'm worried about Toshi.
So passionate?
Well, when we investigated together this morning, he seemed so excited to be a leader and to defeat Dia somehow. He's obviously a little idealistic, but who am I to shit on somebody as passionate as that? Plus, we've only been here a day, and it feels pretty fucking bleak.
I'm pissed off.
So if the pieces of crap in the group mess up Toshi's optimism more, I'll be pissed.
I understand.
I understand. Giving up hope already will only make things more dire.
I do care.
Exactly. That's why I want to at least help cheer up Toshi a bit, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm shitty at talking and shitty at comforting people, so I thought the least I could do was make Toshi some food. That's what I was really trying to do in the kitchen anyways.
I think.
You're a nice person, Asuka. What?
Everybody's amazing.
It's true. You're going out of your way to take care of Toshi like this is really nice.
Shut up already.
No, shut up. It's not my fault. He's the only tolerable person in this hellhole. Wow. Oh, okay. Should I just leave while I'm my chopped liver? Yeah. So you're saying I'm not tolerable either?
Idiot?
Wait, that's not what I... Wait, no. Damn it. Why does everybody want to play mind games with me? Don't worry. I won't tell anybody what happened tonight. You've got to keep your fierce reputation up.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. After a few more moments of silence, Asuka looked to Toshi's door again, and then we heard... Drama. And Seinuke turned the corner. Oh no! I'm gonna write an article about this. The basketball player, more like... I'll workshop it, okay?
Toshi.
Hey, Toshi, if you can hear me, I'm leaving some food out here for you. You don't need to come out now or anything. Just try not to starve, alright? Asuka placed down the food before knocking several times. And after talking a bit more, Asuka headed off to their room. Soon, I did the same. You don't think Toshi is dead, right? He's not dead, is he? That'd be kind of crazy if someone's already murdered on day 2. It's my first full day in this place, and I don't know what to think. There's so much tension already, and I don't want to believe it, but the more tension there is, the easier it will be for somebody to commit murder. I should sleep. I can't think about that now. If Yuka has another morning meeting tomorrow, then maybe we can have a calmer discussion about all of this. I have to believe that all of us can resolve this somehow. Shaking my head, I turned to my bed. I better get a good rest. And I wish I could think of another rhyme, because, damn, shaking my head, I turned to bed. That should have been my poem. After tucking myself into bed, I fell asleep within a few minutes. I will say, despite it only being one day passing, a lot of stuff happened today. Oh. Is voice acted? Oh, jeez.
Am I on?
That is so loud. At first, I was like, oh, it's not voice acted. And then he just shouted at my ears like, hey. I will say, despite it only being one day passing, a lot did happen today. We had the conversation with Daisuke, more meeting, investigation, argument in the ballroom, one-on-one with Chuki.
I am. I'm so happy to see you.
I didn't mean to press that. The one-on-one with Chuki, the scary story with Colette and Mayon, free time event with Mayon, then dinner scene with Asuka and Seinuke, with Asuka making a curry, and Asuka opening up to Hikari more and giving the food to Toshi. A lot of stuff happened today. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a motive drop tomorrow and a dead body on day 4. But hey, we'll see what happens. I'm enjoying the game so far.
You better be as happy as to see me. I've been busy, so I haven't granted you all with my appearance this day. But I suppose this first day of the sacrifice system went well, all things considered.
Well, no one's died yet, so how well could it have gone, really?
Not as well as it could have gone, of course. But some good or conflict is sure to spice things up and create some healthy travel for these kids.
I love myself some healthy trauma with a good side of chips.
Happiness, relaxation, not my thing. A smile a day keeps the day away is a very common phrase, you know. A common phrase in my head, at least. I hate having to say things like that. If I'm being honest, I would rather avoided all this. Because it's so boring to wait, you know? I'd rather have instant death.
I was thinking because who's controlling? Obviously, we doesn't know which know who's controlling Dia, and also there was a possibility of a traitor being around. I would say, I don't know. I'll keep it in the back of my head, but I honestly have no idea who the traitor could be at this point in the game, if there even is one. What's confusing me most is that I don't know why they even bothered going through with the reflection system in the first place. And that's why it's hard to feel that Dia is genuine, because he didn't start with the reflection system, but it's just everything that's happened so far has made it seem like that was just a ploy. So it's hard for me to think of him as genuine.
I mean, sure. It might be more satisfying for it to take a long time. But I'm so bored. It's not fun at all. I'd rather have everyone die at once, you know. A big old bloodbath would sure be entertaining. Maybe some pitchforks and war paint, too. That's why I saved the little bastard Daisuke right before the official change of the reflection system to the sacrifice system. I can't save anybody while the sacrifice system is in play. But with the reflection system, I have a little bit more power. Hey, have you ever heard of the word distortion?
Yes, I have heard of the word distortion. I don't think it's a very uncommon word.
It's not too complex of a word, but it may refer to many things.
I guess that's true.
Somebody's work can be distorted to sound all garbled. A DVD might be so old and scratched up it might display distorted colors and pixels. Distortion is always negative. It always corrupts, misinforms, misleads, and messes things up. Distortion is a cruel word.
Right.
You know, a person can be distorted in a way.
I suppose.
What way, you ask?
Well,
I should stop talking. Somebody might catch me.
Catch you do what?
Bye. For now, at least.
Oh, for now, love that. Okay, bye, bye, bye. Huh. Once again, my consciousness slowly became one with the living world. I had a strange dream, but I should still get up. I forced myself out of bed and lazily brushed down my hair with my hand. I wonder if Yuka set up any daily meeting spots. Though, if she did, I would have missed it. Well, probably the ballroom if I had to guess. Chiyuki would have missed it too. Maybe Chiyuki and I can go to the ballroom together and see if anything like a morning meeting was set up. And it's now day 3. Nodding to myself, I quickly left my room and headed to Chiyuki's door. Once I arrived, I placed a few gentle knocks on it, not wanting to disturb her if she were still asleep. There's actually something I want to check, so I believe that is this Sanosuke? I want to see if the rooms correlate to the if the rooms correlate to their appearance here. No, I don't think they do. No, that's Tsubaki, okay. This room is Tsubaki, so Tsubaki is next to Chiyuki. Okay. After a few moments, the door opened. Chiyuki's smile was immediately the first thing I saw.
Hikari!
And you know what? We're going to end this on the lovely smile with Chiyuki. The day 3 has just started. It's the normal length of an episode, so we're going to end it here. Yeah. I will say, I did want to talk more about Tsubaki and Mayume's scene, because I feel like I didn't really, like, spend too much time on it. Let's just save the game first. But yeah. I did like Tsubaki's, like, motto, like, just apologize and move on. Like, I feel like that was very... I'm not sure if I agree with her fully, but I understand, like, not holding things against someone forever and not being worried about it for your entire life. I did, like, understand that. And like all the other episodes so far, my rankings should be up on the screen right now. But yeah. It was a long day, day two. Day two lasted, I want to say, 3 episodes. So if each day is that long, I'm like, wow, this could be a very long series depending on how long each chapter is. It's definitely longer than I thought it would be. There could be a dead body today. If I had to make a prediction, I would guess a dead body comes on day 4 or 5. That feels like a good time for the first death. But yeah, day two had a lot of tension, a lot of character development, and I really enjoyed it. In the next episode, we're gonna go hang out with Chiyuki, probably figure out what the hell's going on with Fuyuka and the morning meetings and the group and how the group has changed. Hopefully, we get to see Toshi. I feel like we haven't seen Toshi much, or Kazuyuki for that matter. I hope we get to see them more, especially Toshi, because I want to see how he feels after Asuka did that for him. Another thing I want to say is that I feel like Toshi is probably going to die. I'm not sure when. Toshi gives, I want to say, Chapter 2 victim vibes to me. And if I'm right about Asuka being a survivor, then Toshi dying would make a lot more sense. Could be used for his character arc and development. But with that said, I'm going to end the episode here, and we'll start day 3 in the next episode. Bye bye.